Hey guys, Bingocat here. So today I'm going to be giving you guys an overview of my spare smartphone, the Blue Advanced A5 Plus. Now a little backstory behind this smartphone. My Nexus 6P, unfortunately the battery pretty much died last year, so I had to send in my phone to get the battery replaced. So I needed a spare smartphone in the meantime, so I bought this on Amazon, the Blue Advanced A5 Plus, and used this for a few days. And I'll be honest, this is a budget phone, but I was seriously and am still seriously impressed with this phone. So I said in another video that this phone only costs $80. That wasn't true. It actually cost $90. I misspoke in the other video. But seriously, for the price, this thing is impressive. So the specs this phone has: it has a MediaTek MT6737 system on chip. It has 2 GB of RAM, which isn't a lot, but what do you expect? It's a budget phone. It still works. It's usually adequate for Android. And this thing has 16 GB of storage in it. It does have micro SD card expansion, which is something that expensive phones like the Google Pixel 2 doesn't even have. So the display is a 5.5-inch 720 by 1280 display, which, isn't super impressive. But on a 5.5-inch phone screen, usually you can't tell that it's only 720p. The display looks more than fine for the most part, and it is an IPS panel. So you can buy laptops for $1,000 that still only have like TN panels in it, like Apple's MacBook Air, but yet this little $90 budget smartphone has an IPS panel. Figure that one out. So the OS this thing is running, it's actually running Android 7.0 Nougat, which isn't the latest version of Android, but it's not super old either. It's just a year and a half old. It's at least more recent than the tons of phones out there still running Android 4.4 and 5.0. So looking at the build quality of this phone, it feels really, really nice in the hand. It actually looks and feels pretty premium. Now the display in the front, obviously, for $90 you aren't going to get a bezel-less display, but you do have your front-facing camera and then speaker up there. Now something that impresses me is that there's actually a front-facing flash on this camera. So I have a $930 Note 8 over here. This thing does not have a front-facing flash. Well, my $90 smartphone from Blue does. Figure that one out. Then on the back here, this is some kind of metal. I don't think it's aluminum, but it still feels pretty nice. You got a speaker down there. Then you got your back camera and then a back LED flash. So on the bottom of the phone here, of course, you do have a little teeny tiny mic there. You got micro USB, which I would have really preferred to see USB Type-C, but once again, it's not a big deal. This is a $90 phone. Also, you do have a headphone jack, so you can buy $1,000 phones that don't have a headphone jack, yet my $90 budget phone from Blue does. Once again, figure that one out. So then on the left side here, you got your volume rocker. Then on the right side here, you got power button. Now for a $90 phone, I was impressed what this thing came with in the box. So it came with this case in the box. The phone came with a case, a $90 phone, yet once again this $900 Galaxy Note 8 did not come with a case in a box. Figure that one out. Also, headphones did come with this phone, so that was a nice little bonus. So let's go ahead and turn on this Blue smartphone here. Oh, you know what? I think this thing's out of charge. Alright, now that I have this phone plugged in, let's go ahead and turn it on. Alright, there we go. Alright, the phone is turned on. We'll be back after I type in my super secret passcode. Now once again, for $90, this phone has seriously impressed me. So the display, it's not like it's dim at all. The display is fairly bright and the viewing angles are really, really good. And the colors look more than fine too. Now, I will give Blue credit. I absolutely love it how they went with pretty much almost stock Android. Like, I believe right now this is running the Google Now launcher. Now, I'll admit this is not the fastest phone in the world. Like, when I swipe down the get to notifications, as you guys could see, the user interface lagged just a little teeny tiny bit. I'll admit this phone did not come with much bloatware installed, and most of the bloatware that was installed I could easily uninstall, so that was pretty cool. So, this phone can pretty much do everything a modern phone can do. The only thing that it's really missing out on is this thing does not have NFC built in, so no Samsung Pay or GPay. And the other area of this phone that is sorely lacking in is the camera is just not that good. So if we were to take a picture of a random part of my room, and we were to go ahead and look at this picture, I'll admit the picture, I mean, it's not like it's horrible, but it just, the quality is not that great. And the front camera isn't that great either. I mean, it's, once again, it's not super bad, but it's not too great either. Now, as far as video recording goes, we're just gonna go ahead and take a small little video here. I mean, it's alright. It's not the best video quality in the world. As far as video recording goes, we're just gonna go ahead and take a small little video here. Now, the sound quality on this phone is pretty good. There's actually a little speaker down here. So, other than the not so good camera, I honestly have no complaints with this phone. It does almost everything that my over $900 Galaxy Note 8 can do. Sure, it doesn't have like a second back camera. It can't record 4K video or anything like that, but this is more than fine for the basics like texting, calling, most apps, web browsing, watching videos. Seriously, I was seriously impressed what you can get for only $90. So that was my overview of the Blue Advanced A5 Plus smartphone. Please make sure to like this video if you like it. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And please check me out on my social media, links down below in the video description. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and Twitch. And as always, I thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.